In this video, we're going to tell you about a membership that we've been using for several years that lets you stay with your camper or RV at some of the most amazing places for very little money. And that program just got a lot better, and we're going to tell you all about it. So almost every camping trip we take in the United States is a mix of staying at campgrounds and staying the night here and there at select breweries, wineries, and sometimes even a farm. To stay at these wineries, breweries, and other places though, you need a membership to a program called Harvest Hosts. And the cost of the program for a whole year is about the same as staying at a campground for just a few nights, and you can cancel at any time. If you've followed our channel for a while, you know we've been promoting the Harvest Hosts membership for several years, and that has not been through a sponsorship or anything. We just really like the program. But Harvest Hosts just got a lot better, and I'm going to tell you about some really exciting new benefits shortly. Alright, it's official. We are Harvest Host members. You can drive around and make reservations at wineries or breweries, farms, and you go in and you buy stuff or whatever, and then they'll let you stay on their land with your RV, and then you can pick up and go the next day. We are at Starview Vineyards in Illinois, having some fantastic wine. They were great. There's only one other RV in this huge lot, so this will be the most private place we've ever stayed. Heating up a little food out here at the winery. I think we brought home more food from our trip than we took. Not the healthiest. Back then, you could only stay at a Harvest Host for one night. But some of these places are so amazing that it would have been great if we could have stayed a bit longer. Well, now you are able to stay up to an additional 4 nights at select hosts. That's crazy. We would have been happy with 2 nights. An additional 4 nights is like a short vacation. And not only can you stay additional nights, but some of the hosts now offer electric and water hookups too. That's a game changer. The battery in our camper only lasts a couple of nights, so we are usually forced to get to a campground. Being able to use hookups at a Harvest Host would be great. First night down, we stayed at Love's gas station last night. This must be the loudest Love's gas station on the planet. I don't know if we got any sleep. Before Harvest Hosts, we used to just stay at Love's or other gas stations and just about freeze to death. Electric and water hookups would have been nice on this trip. Shannon and I left tonight from Kansas City. It was about 0 degrees out. We made it to Illinois. It's still about 0 degrees out. We're gonna try to warm up this camper. Hopefully it works out okay. Oh, what's the temperature at? Are you cold?
Jenny was right. Bad idea.
This might be a bad idea. That was cold. As nice as Love's gas stations are, Shannon and I didn't want to spend another night at one. We made it to Atlanta, Georgia, so we thought we might try to find a Harvest Host. We found Best In Brewing, and those guys were great. I mean, definitely check them out if you make it to Atlanta. It's well worth the visit.
Used to spend my nights out in the water.
We just parked right next to the brewery. You can see another huge RV there. Then we just went in, had some fantastic burgers and beer. And the best thing is when you're done, you just walk out and go to bed. You don't even have to Uber home. What's great about Harvest Hosts is you don't have to book stays very far in advance. We basically just travel to our main destination, and if we get tired of driving, just pull up the Harvest Hosts app and find somewhere to stay nearby. They have a ton of locations, so we've never had a problem finding one. Plus, they have advanced filtering, so you can really find what you're looking for very easy, which is going to be a great way to find electric and water hookups and hosts that allow for extra nights. Shannon and I never know where we're going to end up. One time we stayed right outside the sand dunes in Colorado. We would have loved to stay there for more than one night. That does not look like 3 chicken tenders.
It's chicken patties.
It's the biggest chicken tenders I've ever seen.
Cracks me up.
My hamburger steak looks really good. One night down, we stayed at Quintner, Kansas at Harvest Host. We stayed at Center Point Brewery. That was pretty fun. We met some other fellow Harvest Hosters last night named Greg and Clee. They were great. They have the biggest train RV I think I've ever seen. It's a little bit bigger than ours. You may notice that we like wineries and breweries, but you can also stay at farms, distilleries, and other attractions. And like I said earlier, the cost of the program for a whole year is about the same as staying at a campground for just a few nights. Seriously, even if you only stay at a host twice a year, you will probably get your money's worth. So you may ask, what's the catch? Well, if you stay at these hosts, it is asked that you patronize the establishment. So if you stay at a winery, just plan on buying $30 or so worth of wine. I think I found a use for the outdoor shower. Sometimes we'll just do a wine tasting and then take a bottle or two back to the camper. I'll see if I can get a discount code to join Harvest Hosts, and I'll leave it in the comments or on the description of this video. And I'll leave a link to the Harvest Hosts website. We stayed all night at the Colorado Farm Brewery. They grow all their own ingredients for their beers. It was pretty cool. Live music, good beer. Another harvest host. Definitely be staying here again if we ever come back this way. The only way this program is expensive is if you end up buying a case of wine like we did. But most of the time, we just go in and have some burgers and beer and then walk out to our camper and go to sleep. It's extremely convenient. We love Harvest Host so much that sometimes we just pack up the camper and head to a nearby winery for the night. Now we should be able to do it for the whole weekend. Well, I hope this information has been useful. As you can tell, we love Harvest Hosts, and we only highlighted a few that we have stayed at. And now that they have hosts that offer extra nights and water and electric hookups, the program just got way better. We've been doing a lot of world traveling lately, but this year we're planning on several road trips, and you can guarantee we'll be staying at some of the hosts that offer these new amenities. That's what I do best, when you stop believing. Alright, like, subscribe, and we have over 100 adventure travel videos on our channel. So pick an adventure and let's go do some stuff.
Oh, God, I was even watching.